Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good connection? Great.
I cannot see. I cannot see you. I don't know why, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's my vibration carry the information. Great. How are you?
I'm fine. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let
good. Fine is always good.
let's say that.
Great. Right. We already have a lot of people from all over the world here, from Europe and from the States, where it's the middle of the night right now. So, good job for being up and joining us today. And the reason why we're having this call is because we have an exciting announcement. But before we get into that, I just quickly wanted to introduce myself. Everybody knows who you are, obviously. I'm Tiffany. I'm the social media manager from Unity International. So I'm the one that's sharing all the nice posts. And what we do at Unity is we work with teachers such as Matías to record courses and free master classes and to just spread the information that those teachers are teaching so that everybody can work on their personal growth, spiritual growth, and their healing. So that's pretty much enough from me. Everybody knows who I am now. And right, so I already mentioned we have an exciting announcement. You came to visit us this summer in Switzerland to record your second course.
Mhm.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about that, about what the masterclass and the course is about. So, in your first course, it was all about the initiatic path through the chakras, and it was very popular and helped a lot of people. We got so much lovely feedback about that. And this time, it's all about the matrix and how the matrix is made up. Like really in detail. You go super much into detail how everything ties in together, connecting all the dots. And it's really, as far, I mean, I've taken the course, I do all the courses. It's really about how the cosmos, especially the zodiac, influences us here on Earth and the matrix. Could you explain a little bit how that ties in together?
Yeah. Well, of course. As I usually say. Well, it's been a lot of months without when we filmed that. So I cannot exactly remember what I said
Yeah, no,
because I
that's
usually
good.
I usually like I take benefit of the energy of the moment
Yeah.
in the way of explaining. So I might what I say right now it might not be exactly what I said in the course, but I can drive it through a little bit of what is this intention of the matrix and why to walk everyone through the path of this astrological path.
Yeah.
Um, so the reason why I decided to do that is because I think it's a very, very useful tool to locate ourselves where we are in this matrix. So there are simple rules or laws that can lead us and guide us through our reality, and we can simplify them in 12 because of geometry, because of patterns, not because of the constellations. Actually, because of patterns, we decided for them to be 12. But those paths that usually we relate to astrology, they are very psychological, psychology, actually. So it's how we perceive the world and how we perceive ourselves within the world. So, so the matrix is basically matrix means mother, and that's something that we have to understand very well because usually we talk about the matrix as something that is trapping us in this reality, but actually the matrix it's the womb of creation, is the intertwined realities one to another, like creating the baby, and that baby is the creation, is us. So when we are born to existence, which existence means to get out. Um, so it's like we are born and we are protected by the matrix. So the matrix is not something that is trapping us. It's just a mother that is protecting us until we can become ourselves the mother or the father. So by understanding this concept, we can then start to weave the path on how to deal with that mother, how to move through this structure that has been created for us. And because of geometry, because of patterns, so we can follow certain steps, like the 12 that I explained in the course, that can help us locate ourselves where we are in that matrix.
Yeah, that's a really great explanation. I love that you say that we can't escape the matrix and we shouldn't escape the matrix. It's more about understanding where we are in the matrix and then working with that. And that is really what the masterclass is about. You talk about the psychological aspect, the subconscious, the conscious, and then something about omnipresent. I just rewatched it again. Genau, exactly. Sorry, I started talking German there. Uh, but yeah, so that's really helpful. And then also in the course, you really go into every single zodiac sign and explain like how it all started and bring into the geometry of it. It was really quite interesting to watch that, what you channeled there, what came through you there. And yeah, so thank you for that. I was just wondering, like what we are in the portal of the Sagittarius now, right? That starts already with the December month. That's kind of the energies that we are now experiencing. What does
Yeah.
Sagittarius symbolize for us now in this month, energy wise?
Well, the idea of Sagittarius, more than the constellation, we have to think about it as the one that sees. So the mantra of Sagittarius is I see. And it means that like the symbol of Sagittarius is like this person with a bow and an arrow.
Yeah.
So it's pointing at something. Um, so the symbolism of that is that you know where to put the eye and you want to go there to whatever you are hunting. So in the ancient times, the symbol of Sagittarius represented a moment where you could point, put your eye somewhere and then go through it and try to reach that place, to learn from that place. So the essence of the symbol of Sagittarius, uh, uh, it is not that we explain everything through the existence of Sagittarius. We created Sagittarius in order to make a symbol of what we have been going through in that process. So for this period of time, the mythology, the idea, the psychology is telling us to put the eye on what we want to achieve in our lives, and to design the map, the plan on where we are gonna move through in order to achieve what we are putting our eyes on. Um, so so Sagittarius is about preparing the path, um, preparing the yeah the schedule, let's say, on how I'm gonna be moving in order to accomplish my mission. So first of all, what we have to do is to point our eyes where we are going, and that's what this month is about. It's like, what is the intention? Where am I going? Where do I put my eye? So that's why the mantra is I see.
Yeah. And I think that makes really a lot of sense because in December we're all about, oh yeah, New Year's resolution, what are we gonna do next year? And I think that ties into those energies, right? To just like, what do you want from life? How do you want to change your reality?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, the last month of the year, which relates to Sagittarius and Capricorn. So Capricorn is the planification of like the structure. Okay, I'm gonna now I have the focus. This is what I want to do,
Yeah.
and I put all my intentions to go in there. And Capricorn is, and how do I do it? So what tools do I have in order to achieve that? So I have to make a specific planning to work specifically on what are the different aspects of my plan, what tools I will use to accomplish that. So it's the hard work, let's say, on planning how am I going to make the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that how everything is kind of split up into these nice little monthly chunks because I mean we have so much stuff going on and so many things that we want to work on. It's sometimes a little bit overwhelming to know what to
Yeah.
focus on, but then to know that there is this bigger pattern that we are part of, and that if we work with the energy, let's say, of that pattern when it's available to us, we can maybe make progress in a faster and smarter and deeper way.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
And something that I think I said it in the course is that when we talk about New Year, for example, in astrology or the path of the self, actually the year starts at the end of March, not at the beginning of January.
Yeah.
So so that is basically the the actual beginning of the year, end of March. Okay, so so that's where astrologically everyone in this planet is beginning with a new cycle. So the reason why we end the cycle in December is because of the solstice. Because for the Norse tradition, for the people in the North Hemisphere, that represented the end of the short days and the beginning of the long days. So that is why we started to design the end of December as the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
As the end of the year and the beginning of the new year. But that doesn't apply to every latitude. So it's different for every part of the planet. So actually, we are all celebrating the end of the year related to certain latitudes in the north, but it doesn't apply to the rest of the world. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still good.
Okay. So that's one of the things to think about because most of the people end the year in December, but actually biologically nothing ended. There's still like 3 months more to finish a cycle.
Okay.
Okay, that's something that we have to understand, that December is not to end a year, is to end a cycle, is one of the cycles that we can end, which is the solstice. But actually that is not it was like imposed culturally, but it's not real. Okay, that's something important to understand. And regarding your individual self, remember that the year for you starts when you were born. So your birthday is your new year. So you have to start counting the calendar of your own self according to the moment where you were born. So, for example, for me, it was August 4th. So for me, the first month of the year is August. So I start from there, and the end of the year for me is Cancer in July. So my own personal path is completely different from the others. But because we need a common agreement on time, we decided certain dates like the end of December, that solstice, because the Roman Empire needed for it to be like that, so they can count the taxes. So it was we started to frame the time and the cycles of life according to certain cultures, but the actual one is the one within, which is when we were born. That's the beginning of our cycle and the end of it. So if you drew the path in that way, you will start to balance yourself with your own self and not just with humanity.
That's so interesting. So I'm a newborn baby because my birthday was just in November. I'm like all fresh and excited to
Cool.
be alive. Cool. Thank you so much for that information. I don't want to take up too much more of your time because I know you're on a mission in Egypt right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, super nice. I just wanted to share with the community that we are officially launching the masterclass and the course right now. You can access the masterclass for free. There's a bunch of bonuses as well. I really recommend it. It was really interesting for me to watch as well. And then, we'll be sharing some more information throughout the next couple of weeks, and hope to collaborate more with Matías and his really insightful view of the world and how it all ties in together. It's had an impact on me as well. I have to say, I always take the courses because I want to know what I'm talking about and posting about, and I really enjoyed this. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day in Egypt. I hope you have nice weather. Here it's just raining and cloudy.
Well, here it's dusty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not sure what I would prefer. I've never been to Egypt. Wet or dust? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Egypt.
Okay. Cool. Hope to see you. Did you end up seeing me at some point, or has it just been my voice?
Just at the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it worked out anyway. Perfect. Thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Bye, everyone.